Good evening, I'm Mick Barr, and welcome to another episode of Dilly Dally Daily Nightly News. Tonight we're going to be talking about the housing market. With all those that are out there that are saying that the housing market is doing slow and it's very hard for people to be able to get houses nowadays in the country, that's not necessarily the case. Because with all those out there that are trying to get the houses built to their standards, and are able to do so because they want to buy brand new homes. Well, with all that's out there in the United States, Carolina is not excluded, there's plenty of housing out there. With a lot of people that are saying that they can't find a home, there's plenty out there to be seen because there's not necessarily a shortage of houses, it's just a shortage of new being built houses under construction, as we can see. But you see, housing is not only more affordable than it was than before, because of the fact that being that is, well, houses are out there. You just got to look for them. Whether they're older, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years old homes, they're out there to be sold. They're out there to be bought. And it doesn't have to be a brand new home. Much as all of us out there would like to have one, they're not necessarily the option, and not necessarily something that has to be had. For those that are starting out, first home buyers, or second or third homes, those that are just buying houses to be flipped. And you know those that are out there in the shows that just buying the houses up just so they can flip them and then charge buyers an arm and a leg, and end up having to pay more than they really bargained for. But for those that are in the market, for those that are in the market of buying a house out there in the areas where there's brand new construction out there in the woods, in the forests, when they're having to build new homes, well, trees are becoming more and more extinct. Because why? Because houses are being more in demand of having to be built. So what they have to do is buy more lumber. In order to do so, they have to knock away from the forests and send them falling down so they can get houses. Get out of here. But in any event, with all the houses that are being built out there nowadays, forests are getting scarce. And with that being the case, you know the trees, they actually create oxygen. And with that in case, it also takes away from the animals in the environment in the areas that are trying to live. Squirrels, raccoons, deer, all those that reside and rely on forests in order for their survival. But in order to do so, they have to have those trees. And have those trees, well, contractors got to go out there and scrape away and knock down new trees so that they can make new homes. Right? Right. So we're in this dilemma as to what we're going to do. How are we going to solve that problem? Well, there are some companies out there that actually do that, and they build, when they knock down the trees to get the lumber to build the houses to sell to the consumer, there are companies out there that actually turn around and plant new growth so that there's our new trees, so that new forests can be built, new forests can be developed, new forests can be made, so hopefully the squirrels and the raccoons and all those can find a new place to live. Otherwise, they're not going to live there very long, and well, they might just end up having to move into you in your attic. Yes, your attic. So until next time, when we talk about another subject at hand, we'll meet again on the Dilly Dally Daily Nightly News with Mick Barr. Oh, and I'll probably have another co-anchor here to have with us on a new topic. And I'll let us know on our nightly news at 11. Till then.